Today we're going to practice using Google Maps to help us locate different areas around town and to find the distances between those areas and convert them into yards. So we're going to be practicing using our conversion maps that we started in class. All right, let's get there and get started. I'll show you how to set up some places on your map because you'll be creating your own. So if you go up into your Google Apps, click on the maps. Now, first things first, I don't like this map. I like the satellite down here so I can actually see all the buildings as they look in real life. So there's your satellite view. Next, we're going to go to our menu up here. Click down, and we're going to Your Places. Now, I have home set. You may not have anything there. I'm not really worried about this section right here. We're going to go over here to Maps. Click on that. Now I have one map started. I'm going to go into that in a second. But you don't have any maps started. So you would click Create Map. But mine's just getting started. So I'm going to click Distance to School. Same thing. Yours will look like this, only you won't have these little icons on your map. Yours will just be a green satellite view. So we're going to open this in My Maps because we're going to make a map. And again, yours will look very similar to this. You just won't have these few icons that I already have on mine. Now, what do I have on mine? I have where the boys go to school, Meadville High School. I thought that was an important place around town for me. I have Walmart on mine because I go there frequently. Up here in Edinboro, I put the Edinboro University Dining Hall because that's where Mr. Decker works. And way up here in Erie, I have Chestnut Hill Elementary because that's where Aubrey and Brennan go to school. So those are a few sites that I've added to my map. But let me show you how to add sites to your map. So the first site that I want you to add is our school. So if you come up, click in the box and type in Neeson Hill. Oh, look, it pops up already. Neeson Hill Elementary. Bang, there it is. Down here, I'm going to add it to my map. Now, this is a bunch of information that Google Maps gives me. I don't really need that information. If you want to keep it, you may, but I'm removing it. I'm going to put my own information. So, with the pencil, I'm going to write, this is my school. Save it. If I want to play around with this little icon, I can change its color or purple. I can look at some icons here. There's some more down here if you want to look. So our school, there's some older icons if you want to look around. Facilities and services. I don't know. Here, school. Click OK. And X out of that little box. You could add a picture. If you knew the address from the address bar of a picture you wanted, you could use that. But right here, our Google image search is probably the best bet. Neeson Hill Elementary. And see what pops up. Oh, if I clicked on Google Image. There's some pictures. Make sure you select one that has to do with what you're talking about. And there's our school. And click Save. So now when I click on that icon, my information pops up and my picture. If I wanted directions in this box on how to get there, I could add that. We're not doing a whole lot of driving, so I won't do that. Or if I decide I hate this place completely and I want it off my map, I can delete this feature. And there's that. So that's how you add icons. The other one I want you to add to your map is your home. So you'll need to type in your address. Now I'm typing my address, not yours. There it pops up. Should take me right there. Add it to my map. I don't want these details, so I'm removing those. So I'm going to put, this is my house. And then change my icon if I want to. I'll click on more icons. I'm going to put this heart because that's where my heart is. And change it to reddish. There we go. And again, if you want to add a picture. Now my house actually does show up on a Google search because my house is for sale. Yours might not show up, but you can look and see what comes up when you Google your house. And there's mine. You don't need pictures. And so that's that. Save. All right. So now that we've added sites, and again, I want you to go through and add a few more. I added Chestnut Hill, where the kids go to school, Edinboro University, where Mr. Decker works, high school, where the boys are. I added a few more to my map. So I don't have a ton, but I have some that are important to me. So how do you find the distances between them? Ooh, let me show you down here this cool thing. Right now I'm zoomed in pretty close to my house. Oh, look this. I don't live on the road. I live in this house. So once your icon is added, you can move it where you want to. All right, but I'm zoomed in pretty close to my house over here. So if you press the minus sign, it'll zoom you out. Or wait, I need a closer look. So you can go back and forth that way. Now let's zoom out a little and see me go. Oh, now I can see my house and the school, our school. There's the high school. So up here, this little ruler, let's click on it, measure distances. So I'm gonna click on my house, and then you'll see this, it's a little hard to see, but you'll see that blue line with the distance. So take it to the place you wanna measure. And the distance between my house and the school is 1 61/100ths of a mile. The distance between my house and the high school is about 1 mile. How about to Walmart? 4.11. Kind of depends. Now I can try up here to where Mr. Decker works. I gotta go far though for that one. There, 15 miles and 6/10. So what I'd like you to do is play around with these numbers. So let's work on the distance between my house and Mr. Decker's work. So it's 15 and 6/10 of a mile. And I want to know how many yards that is. So let me show you something real quick. Click off. Remember our conversion chart that we use. I'm going from miles to yards. Miles is at the top, coming down to yards. When we go down, we are multiplying. So I'm going to take that 15 and 6/10, and I'm going to multiply it. Let's see what we run over when we travel from miles to yards. We hit 1,760. So using my calculator, I will do 1,760 times, because I'm going down, the 15 and 6/10 of a mile to his work, and that number is 27,456, and that is yards. So let's go back to our map. Let's find the distance between, look, you can click over here. Let's go back to our school. Our school and Walmart. Well, I don't want to do that. Let's do our school and my house. That is 1 59/100ths of a mile. And I want to figure out how many yards that is. So go to your conversion map, follow your map, and figure it out. I'd like you to add some places and figure out the distance in yards between your spots.